The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now Mahomes. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. That's gonna be knocked away and incomplete.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress, and I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
Laughing.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second
Epic
down.
streamer.
Throwing now is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long?
Hey Siri, what is my address?
You tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 5-yard line. Bit of a mental breakdown there. Not sure why he left the end zone. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory.
Getting clapped by no lacking.
Drive the Seahawks offense. Now, they were good last time out with a touchdown drive. This go-around, it's not going to be very easy starting from inside their own 5.
But they shouldn't be daunted by it. You work on this the entire offseason. You work on it in practice. It's called coming out session. Start the ball inside the 5, start on the 5, on the 10. They should be ready to go.
So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Now Wilson, out to his left. Big hold of the 30.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now it's Wilson. Steps away to his left. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big connection on that one. 30 yards.
Boy, they've definitely come out of the gate smoking here in the first quarter. Whatever they've tried to run has worked. And there's another example right there. Game plan is one thing, but how about his accuracy? It's been exceptional.
That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Seahawks.
30 yards.
Hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. Here the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. What a first quarter. Boom, you're up 3 scores just like that, and the offense clicking.
And they're thinking to themselves, we can totally overwhelm this team. Now flip it over. They're going to get the ball back.
Yeah.
Can't panic here. Talk to yourselves one play at a time to try and get back in.
And that's cliche, but really that's the message. This is still very early on in the game. We're in the first quarter.
If you look at it as down 20, then you almost have no shot.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
X to the second power time 5x plus 3.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. To throw again on second down. Wilson. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
Just 1 shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Wow, it's Metcalf again.
Down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Pro 60 FPS.
Set to begin this drive. And last time, 1 play
Best
interception,
PC.
so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good one.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
You shook me all night long.
Because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. But I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action. Now Wilson rolling to his left. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field. It's complete. Touchdown. DK Metcalf. 37 yards. And the Seahawks are able to widen their lead here in this first half. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it, but think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more time. Phenomenal.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will extend this big lead.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they're going to mark that
American Dream.
out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Being chased out left, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack there by Rasheem Green. Impressive individual effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And that's why if you play in a 4-3 base and you're a defensive end,
That's why you get the big bucks. They count on you to do everything. Defend the run, and of course, get to the quarterback.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls
Stop
like this
being
before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. Finding Hardman here over the middle. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Metcalf.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted.
You can do
for the
IT.
fourth time today. Picked off by Sidney Jones.
I believe in you.
And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Make a comeback.
Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question, because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around, or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup. But right now what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity to get back on track.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down.
XD, you can't lose like this.
Jumping up and down.
Become a true man and come back.
On defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football.
Metcalf is just an optical illusion.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage.
Don't he think about him and he want to exist.
Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Believe in yourself.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. There's Wilson to throw. Flush to his right. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. They do get a couple, but they'll be
You
left
can do
staring at a
anything if
3rd
you
and 8
put your
coming
mind
up.
to it.
Maximum effort, partner. Minimal gain.
Yeah,
Don't he
minimal
give
gain.
up.
Looked good, though.
Shut up.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Nice. Yaniel Rosario donated
So here we go. The offense is gonna
1000.
stay
Hi,
out
big
there.
fan.
They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf. There to make the grab. And this Seahawks offense continues to pour it on. Wow, talk about a big fourth down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it, having that type of, well, let's face it,
Eat that pussy 445 donated 5000 USD. Hello, I am big fan, show us.
You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball
Metcalf.
back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Don't you let him do that.
From a couple
Drink
yards
some
deep,
water.
he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25
Clear your mind.
line as he's dropped it to 23. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. They'll
Ema,
have two
connect my
remaining
mic.
as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Fucking ass, pussy. You better, bitch.
Wintry AFK farming you. Laughing.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious. Because now you
That's what I'll do, bitch. Go outside. Put some grass.
How they attack him here. Mahomes will try again on second down. On the slant, he's got Hardman. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you.
Yanni, you can do it.
You're like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Do not give
2
up.
minutes remaining in
Just
this
evade
first
him.
half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Mahomes firing complete and getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing
Your
game.
viewers believe in you.
You better, nigga.
On first down, Mahomes. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And the Seahawks are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. I'm starting to wonder, Charles.
Big Ball 69 donated $5,000. ILL give you 5,000 more if you come back.
In this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do it.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run. And obviously,
Bro,
ball
this shit don't
security
even-
is
shit is
paramount.
out.
In today's football,
Or this I got far.
everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
Trying to shake off the interception.
Terminating
from the last
connection
drive.
to Madden 22.
Throw left side complete. That's Hill. 7 yards to pick up there.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him,
I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hill. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill.
I love Niger. It is my home country.
Final minute of the first half. And that's a critical touchdown. I don't want to be too hyperbolic or whatever, but they needed some points on the board before halftime.
They certainly did, and, you know, it's not going to erase everything that happened in the first half. Look, they got outplayed. There's no question about that. But now it gives them a chance to regroup, feel a little bit better about themselves. And how many games have we done where we've seen everything flip when another half begins? And by the way, did you say hyperbolic?
I did. Thank you. Extra point by Butker is on target, and they get a bit of a respite.
Big Ball 69 donated $500. I will donate 500 more if you win. W.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone.
LOL.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first two quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this will be close.
Close the score gap.
And all the way down to the 29.
You can do it.
Play there just before halftime.
Nigga. Metcalf. NOO.
That's it for the first
Metcalf
half. Two more
solos.
quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
Winded is trash.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. Dancing to his left. That one taken in by Dwayne Eskridge. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense is just a challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good, soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this
1
drive,
yard.
might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Wilson's throw caught by Metcalf. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 43 yards. And the Seahawks come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
How can you let that happen?
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. Go for 2
Metcalf is trash, bro.
Gonna throw for it. And boy, talk about it. 2 more.
You redoing this to yourself.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Metcalf abuser.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has strong. And my goodness, another interception.
You have 7. He has 4 9.
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions.
7-7 is 4-9.
Someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone
you can do it, King.
in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. This complete to Lockett. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long.
Hey, tighten down. There you go. Mike, 53.
Here's Wilson. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Love you, baby. Rigged game.
Check. Check. 53. 65. 65.
To throw is Wilson. Steps away. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Get got.
DK Metcalf.
Bro, I hope Metcalf fucking just kicking the ball 1,000 times.
By the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks.
53 to Mike. 53. Check. 53.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's
Huger.
going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Touchdown.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive.
Wanna see my mate Gore in Red Dead after this?
Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Quadre Diggs.
Yes.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Show me your online GF.